move up from super middleweight to light heavy?
But this is the right time to move up to super light heavyweight because I did everything I could do at 168. I've been there for 10 years. But the only other thing I had to achieve was, fighting for the unified world titles. And Canelo Alverez is holding all of them. So he doesn't want to give me the fight. I've been mandatory for the past 3 years. I've done everything I could do to get that fight. I still haven't got it, so I'm not going to wait around for nobody. I'm going to go and make my own lane at 175, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
Those are the words of David Benavidez as he responds to his ascension from super middleweight. And I don't know if you guys caught that, but he said Canelo Alvarez holds all the belts. He's been mandatory, and she doesn't want to give me the opportunity. Let me counterpunch. When you start calling a man a woman, that's not a transgender thing at all. That's a sign of disrespect. She don't want to give me the opportunity. So he's basically calling Canelo soft, weak, scared, apprehensive, worried, cautious. All these things apply to Canelo Alvarez in the mind of David Benavidez. And let me counterpunch. I think the main thing here, if we get to the core, sure, Canelo Alvarez, I can do whatever I want. He is the reason, but behind the scenes, okay, that's the in front of the camera. Behind the scenes is, if you've been mandatory that long and they're not making Canelo Alvarez come up, especially the WBC, that means your problem isn't with Canelo Alvarez. Your problem is with the people that allow Canelo Alvarez to do what Canelo Alvarez does. Period. You know what I mean? And in that case, you should stop trying to strive for belts, because maybe in the same sanctioning body to 175, it applies much more. Unless you have a undisputed fight where you're going. And guess what? He does. See, at 175, Bivol, Beterbiev, those guys are going to fight at one point. I don't know about his knee. My knee's jacked up too, so I feel Beterbiev's pain. I got a jacked up knee. All my members know this. But it's going to be difficult for him. But if I'm David Benavidez, screw what Canelo says, I can do whatever I want, business. It doesn't matter. What really matters is the fact that the sanctioning bodies that you're spending all this money to, they're not helping you and they're not enforcing your claim, your warranty, your right. Because you fought, put your life on the line, knock people out, put their life on the line to get where you needed to be the number one. And guess what? They didn't do anything for you. So why would you trust Mauricio? Don't rag on Canelo because he won't give you the opportunity. You know what I mean? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay? But for him calling him a she, and he did it on the slick, I was like, did he say she? I had to rewrite it. He said she doesn't want to give me the opportunity. But anyway, that's good for him. I'm glad that he's making his own lane. That's all I wanted it for. David Benavidez, let's see what he does with Vucinic. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!